Hello everyone, we are doing about a 20-minute workout today. All you need is a mat and one weight. I am using a 5-pound weight. You can use whatever amount of weight you like, just make sure you don't drop it on your feet or your face, okay? So normally when using weights I would suggest wearing shoes just to be extra safe for your feet, but if you feel you're okay without shoes, then do what's safe for you. We're gonna get started. So we're just gonna start with warming up the bits and pieces. So we're gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down. You can let your knees bend, let them be loose. Big deep breaths. Turning it into big arm circles back. Let the fingers stretch. And forward circles. And then hands on hips. Hip circles. Just take your hips in one direction. You can either let your knees bend or you can keep them stretched. And then going the other way. Back to center, take your legs wide apart, turn up your toes, your knees, your hips. We're gonna take the arms out and bend the knees with big rounding in the spine, and then open, stretch your legs. Round and bend, open, stretch. So let your spine round and extend a bit. Getting into those legs, get deep into that leg bend, pushing the feet into the floor to lift up. Last 3, 2, last 1, and yeah, let's get to it. That's all you get. We're gonna take the weight. If you don't want to use the weight, you don't have to. You can pretend you can hold your cat or small dog. No, just, don't feel you have to use weights for this. We're going to squat down, or you can do a plie, kind of a plie if you're a dancer. You can touch the floor, and then we're gonna reach up. So take your time with this. You don't have to go to any particular beat. When you're reaching up, make sure you're not pushing your hips forward. So when you come up nice and tall. Stack everything up. Your arms don't even have to reach right above your head. They can be a little bit in front of your head. So just try not to puff the ribs. Deep breaths. There's no reason to rush with this, especially if you have a heavier weight in your hands. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down and up again. And back to the chest. All right, we're gonna take the weight in one hand. Same leg as hand is gonna curtsy back. So if you'd rather not hold the weight and hold on to something for balance, you can, but you can use the weight. See how it goes. I'm gonna step that leg back, bend the knees, and then just step out, lift the weight to the side. So the curtsying back, step, arm out, and down. Curtsy, step, out, and down. Keep going. Try to get really into that curtsy, that bend. Other hand could be on your hip or just out to the side. Last 4. And 3, and 2, last 1. Now we're gonna, before we do the other side, we're gonna take the weight in both hands, legs wide apart, bend your knees. So instead of hinging forward like a squat, more like a plie, everything's stacked on top of each other. We're gonna twist side to side, just from the rib cage up. So try to keep your pelvis facing forward, elbows up. Relax your shoulders. You can get a little deeper in those legs if you like. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to center. Other side. So now I'm putting my weight in the other hand. I'm going to curtsy this leg back, same leg as arm. Get yourself ready. I'm going to step it back. Step, arm up, and down. Curtsy, step, arm up, and down. So try not to swing the arm up. Use that force, muscle power. Just shoulder level or lower. So don't take it too high. Less is more. Deep breaths. Last 4. And 3. And 2. One more, guys. And arm down. Okay, we're gonna step those legs wide apart again. Weight to the chest. We're gonna twist again. Option to pulse your legs while you twist. Stay nice and tall, elbows up. So try to keep the weight in front of your chest. Don't let your arms take over and twist for you. Push those knees back. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Now we're just gonna dangle the weight. So you can choose to do a squat hinging forward or try to stay as tall as you can and go straight down. Your choice. So down and up, you don't have to touch the floor here. You're just pushing those feet into the floor to lift back up. Squeeze everything, including your earlobes. Go. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold down. We're gonna curl up. Nice long spine, strong legs, crunching. Keep going. First 6, 5, 4. Push those knees back. 3, 2, 1, and up. Oh, moly moly. Okay, we're gonna come into a lunge. So I'm taking my left leg forward, my right leg back. If it looks the opposite to you, just mimic what I look like to you. So I'm putting my opposite hand down from the leg that's front. I don't want too big a stance here because I want to be able to have both legs really bend here. So I try to square your hips. Just let the arm dangle for now. We're gonna bend the knees and stretch. You can choose to stretch them all the way or almost all the way, your choice. Stay really tall. You can hold on to something for balance if you like. And then we're gonna add the arm. So coordination here. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. We're going down, bend the elbow, reach up, bend the elbow. Down, bend, reach, bend. Keep breathing. Pull. First 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. One more. Down and up. And yeah. We're gonna come into a lunge stretch. So put the weight down. And we're gonna put the leg down. So let the top of the back foot come down. Knee over ankle, hands on the ground or hands on your thigh. We're just gonna stretch those hips. Deep breath, relax your shoulders. If it feels comfortable and your hands are already up on your thigh, you can push yourself into a gentle back bend, increasing that hip stretch. Only if it feels good. Nice, that's all folks. We're gonna come back up. So to come back up, if you like, curl your back toes, lift the back knees, step the front foot back to a downward dog, and then just walk your feet up to your hands. Grab your weight on your way up, rolling up. So we're gonna go to the other leg and the other hand. So opposite leg and hand. Make sure you're lunging on the other side this time. So not too big a stance with the legs. Other hand on your hip or just let it relax. We're just gonna start with the legs. Bend and stretch. So getting that under control first. Breathing, trying to square those hips to face in front of you or forward as much as you can. And then when you feel you have that rhythm, starting in your head for the arm. Down, bend, push, bend. Down, bend, push, bend. We only have one weight. So especially if it's a heavier weight, it's gonna try to throw off your balance because we're only doing one arm. Just adds to the fun. Last 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. One more. And yeah. We're gonna put the weight down, come to that little lunge stretch, lower the back knee and foot. Inch front foot forward, just to make sure the knee's right over the ankle. Hands on ground or hands on your thigh. A little back bend, only if it feels nice. Relax those shoulders. Hopefully you're getting a little warmer now. We can only hope. Good, so this time, we're gonna swing that front leg back and then swing both legs front. So we're gonna use our weight just a couple more times. So make sure your tushy is happily padded if needed. We're gonna scoot back so we're off the sit bones but not rounding the upper back. So keep that chest open, grab your weight, both hands in front of the chest. We're gonna twist again. So we're gonna go side to side. Relax your shoulders. So we're leaning back and we're having fun. And we're smiling and breathing and relaxing our forehead, yes? Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Reach the weight up, coming forward a bit with your spine, and then curl it back, reach it forward. Coming up, reach it forward. So I'm still trying not to round my upper back when I lean back. I'm just trying to scoop and contract the tummy. I don't want to push the ribs forward when I come forward. I don't want to push my head forward either. So just find a range of motion that works for you. You don't have to totally stretch your spine to come up. Just a bit of movement. Last 3, 2, last 1, and we're going to come all the way onto the back. So, here we are. Oh, we're lying down. We made it. Down to the mat. So we're going to do some bridge lifts. We're going to lift the hips. If you want, you can rest your weight on your hips. Just make sure you're really holding it. Don't let it roll up and hit you in the chin. So hold on to that weight. Make sure your feet are firmly planted, and we're going to lift and lower. So making sure you walk your shoulders down if you need to. Keep the neck nice and open. Give it lots of space. Imagining a yoga block or a ball between your knees. So don't let your knees open too wide apart. If you want a little more hamstring loving, you can do this with your heels off the ground. We're almost there. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding up. Little pulses. Push, push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, slowly lower the hips. We're going to put the weight down. We're going to come over onto one side for quick little clams. Now if you want, for extra loving, you can put that weight behind your top knee. If it's really heavy, make sure you really squeeze it and flex your foot. Okay, we're just going to glue the heels together and lift and lower the top knee. So keep your hips stacked, don't open too wide, it's a shy clam. Last 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, 1. Release, put the weight aside, we're gonna come onto the stomach, arms by your sides, we're rolling all over the place today. Palms facing in, take a big breath in, exhale, lift your upper half to hover. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, 3 more, lift, and down, lift, and down. 1 more, lift, and down. Hands under shoulders, come back to a little child's pose, little back stretch. And then coming over to the other side. So, weight or no weight behind your top knee. Gotta give it a good squeeze. You know, if you have a 10-pound weight, at some point, it's gonna be too much to squeeze maybe. So, you know, this is 5 pounds, this is enough. So Glue your heels together, stack your hips, lift and lower the top knee. So I'm not opening it very wide. If I didn't have a weight back there, I might be able to open a little wider, but still, I'm not trying to aim my knee to the ceiling. I'm trying to get into my butt, which means keeping the hip from rolling back. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the weight. We are going to come onto the hands and knees now. 6 push-ups. So, we're gonna lean forward so the knees are behind the hips. Stack your hands under your shoulders or maybe a bit wider than your shoulders. And we're going to keep alternating one leg off the floor. So I'm gonna lift my right leg and I'm gonna do a push-up. Here we go. Down and up, switch legs. Down and up, switch legs. Down and up, switch. Down and up. Last 2. Down and up. Last 1. Down and up. Yeah. All right. We're going to come back to that downward dog. Curl the toes under. Lift your tushy. Walking out the feet. Good. Coming forward to plank. Holding plank. Deep breath. Three, 2, 1. Lower the knee. Find your weight. Put it right in the center of your face. We're going to come back to that downward dog. Walk out the feet. And then we're going to shift forward to that plank. We're going to grab the weight, bring it over to the right hand. Hand down, take the weight with the left hand, take it over to the left. Grab with the right, take it to the right. So you're trying to avoid swaying side to side too much. So try to keep your weight in the center as much as you can. Last 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And knees down. Roll yourself back to a kneeling position. Coming back to rolling those shoulders up, back, and down. And give the wrists a little stretch as well as your back. We're going to bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and we're giving the tops of the hands a nice stretch. And release, interlace in front, rounding your back. Reach them up and release them down. Nice. Put your weight aside. We're going to come back to that downward dog just to bring us up. Walk your hands towards your feet. Grab your opposite elbows. Do a little sway side to side. Relax your head. Back to center, rolling yourself up. Release the arms down. And we're just going to do a quick little stretch of the shoulder. So just grab an arm, rotate your wrist. So think about your posture if you're doing this. Stack it all back up. Keep your spine happy. And then open the arm and switch. Give your wrists some loving. Deep breaths. And open, and then we're just going to fold forward. You can bend your knees if you like. Bend the knees to roll up. And we're going to do that again. We're going to fold forward. Bend the knees to roll back up. And we're going to do that one more time, rolling down. Bend the knees to roll back up. And that's all, folks. There's your 20-minute sweat on. I hope you enjoyed. If it was your first time, make sure to get up slowly tomorrow and drink some water or some sort of healthy liquid. And I will see you again next time. Let me know what workouts you'd like to see or stuff, and I will make it happen. Keep moving.